Behind me is my 2021, obviously 5th gen Ram 2500 Cummins diesel, and in front of me is the window sticker. Now, as the title says, this is going to be my best, nicest, newest build yet. And what I mean by that is I think this truck has the most options out of any of the previous trucks on the channel, as well as we're going to be doing some of the best upgrades, including the trail ready wheels, obviously the Carli stuff, and some proprietary CJC off-road in-house built products. This is going to be one of the best ones. So real quick. So real quick, I'll just look at the window sticker. This is a 2021 Ram 2500 Laramie. Obviously it's a 4-wheel drive. The extras I got were the 5th wheel gooseneck prep, the off-road package, which has hill descent control, the stupid Bilstein 4600 shocks that are already gone, and a transfer case skid plate is the night edition, which means it has black mirrors, smoked tail lights. Comes with the paint match bumpers, which if you followed me for a while, you know that pretty much everything is white and chrome or chrome zebra. This one is going to be paint matched, obviously, as it is. Comes with black rims that are already gone and black interior accents, whatever. The Laramie Level 1 entertainment group is the vented front seats, tail lights, remote tailgate release, which is actually pretty cool to have the tailgate that you can drop on the key. Memory seats, blah blah blah, power mill, you know, all the same stuff that comes. A anti-spin rear differential. The Cummins engine is now a $9,400 option with the 220 amp alternator, and I did get the $2,000 option 12-inch big screen, the Tesla screen, and then spray and bed liner. So total sticker for this one was $72,985. You can tell we've already done a couple modifications to this truck, so this isn't going to be so much of a build and how to do this, how to do that, more as just kind of where we're at. So as you saw from the beginning, the first thing I did to this truck was cut off that ugly factory exhaust. I hate it. I think it looks like a piece of scaffolding sticking out of the side of the truck. I didn't do a custom exhaust yet. I just had them cut right behind the rear axle and put just a little shorty tip on it just to get it up out of the way. Then obviously we teamed back up with CJC Off-Road to put on the typical Carli leveling kit. This truck I opted for the Fox shocks. Just Kings were scarce, hard to come by at the time, and of course they're just the custom rate coils. They are the Fox shocks, and I did the adjustable track bar so far. Because of the state of the world the last couple years, Carli sway bars are like 4 months out. So on this truck, we're actually going to be doing a Thurin sway bar, which is a little bit different for me, but I'm told that the Thurin sway bar actually pairs pretty nicely with the Carli coils, so I'm gonna give it a shot. That isn't on the truck yet, but I'm very, very excited to get it because I think the sway bar is a absolutely crucial part of the suspension systems on these trucks. That factory sway bar is just garbage. This is by far the most common question for any truck build is what wheels and tires. Well, these are a trail ready. They're really nice. Not real beadlock, but they're pretty close to a real beadlock. They're 20x9 with a plus 5.8 offset. They are wrapped in a Nitto Ridge Grappler in 37 13x5 R20, obviously, which is a great wheel and tire combination. for this truck, as you can see. Now this setup is a little bit more aggressive than my old 4th gen Mega Cab that was on a skinnier wheel with a more positive offset, as well as a 12.5 tire. So this one does require a little bit more trimming. You do have to trim that pinch wheel down a little bit. CJC has a pretty decent video regarding trimming, but I think this looks a lot better. It doesn't really look like it's up on stilts quite so much, and gives it a way more aggressive, beautiful look. Hasn't been out for a little bit now, so as far as new features go, I'm not going to bore you with like what are the new features, but a couple of things that have come in really handy for me in this truck is there's actually a button underneath the dash, and I'll show you where it is, that is it says 115 volt AC cargo, and in the tailgate, or in the bed of the truck behind the 5th wheel hookup right there, you can see there's actually like a house plug for the back, and that's actually super convenient because there's been times where I have to go drill something or go do something on one of my other rigs, and to have a power source built into the truck is really, really impressive. As we saw, there's the CJC Offroad intercooler guard, and what that is you take off that huge ugly plastic valance, and it just replaces that really nicely. That's a CJC own built product. This is also a CJC kit. This is obviously, you replace the housing with the Laramie lights. The Laramie lights look like, comes with this Laramie kit. But what happens if you change this around to basically what is a big horn fog light with parking sensor adapters, and then the Baja Design Squadron sits right behind it. Beautifully, on these Laramie trucks, that is all plug and play, so it all goes nicely together. This being a midnight package, I didn't like that the grille was completely blacked out, so I did add these white letters to the Ram, and I also added these white letters to the 2500, so it didn't just look like a black hole in the side of the hood. I also added the white and black Cummins emblem under. While we're under here, just wanted to show I also put in the EMF intermediate shaft bushing, which you can see that bushing right there. What that does is on that intermediate shaft there's a pin that goes through, and if you are running a bigger wheel and tire like this, it can help prevent wear on that bushing and on that pin that goes through. It just gives it a little bit more rigidity. It's not essential, it's only $20, so it's kind of like one of those why not things. All the links to what I have is down in the description. They are hyperlinks to CJC Offroad's site, and that'll take you directly to what I purchased to make the truck look like this. There are some other future plans for the truck, but for that, you're gonna have to stick along for the ride and subscribe.